Ottumwa High Softball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Indianola tonight. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Getting ready for Game 2 of our doubleheader between your Ottumwa Bulldogs and the 6th-ranked Indianola Indians. A good game in Game 1 that Indianola ended up winning by a score of 4-2. So Ottumwa comes in at 7-6 on the season. The Game 1 loss, their first true road loss of the year. They're now 3-1 on the road. Indianola 12-3 on the season, now in a perfect 6-0 at home, something Ottumwa will try to change here in the nightcap. Last game of the week for Ottumwa softball, last broadcast of the week for Ottumwa Summer Sports here on KBIZ. Again, next week, all the broadcasts are baseball. We'll make it up with softball later on. Monday, we are at home versus Des Moines Lincoln, doing baseball there because we'll do softball at Lincoln later in the year. Wednesday, baseball at Des Moines Roosevelt because for the video setup, it's much easier to do baseball than softball at Roosevelt. Really no good way to get a good video shot of Roosevelt softball on the road. We'll get Roosevelt softball against Ottumwa against Roosevelt, of course, at home later this season. And then Thursday, Bulldog baseball at Urbandale. Obviously, for a matchup standpoint and a quality opponent, we could have picked either baseball or softball, but with baseball, we probably won't have a great camera angle. I think we're going to be near the dugout, but with softball at Urbandale, I've done one Urbandale or softball game at Urbandale. That was a regional game a few years ago, and just doing radio, the press box was way down the first base line. Really not a practical way to do video at Urbandale, so we'll do baseball on Thursday next week. And then next Saturday, the 19th, we've got two more baseball games as the softball team's off for next weekend, but the Ottumwa baseball team will play two games in a tournament at South Winneshiek. So a lot of baseball next week, but we'll make up with it with a lot of softball in the weeks following. And leading up to the beginning of July in the Ottumwa Classic, July 2nd and 3rd, we'll have two Ottumwa softball games Friday, two Ottumwa softball games Saturday from there. As we look ahead a little bit, always love the Classic. Beginning of the season, I always look to see who Ottumwa's going to play. Don't have it in front of me right now. I guess I could try to bring it up here. Tell you what, since both teams are still warming up, getting ready for Game 2 here, we're going to take a 2-minute timeout, come back, and I'm going to see if I can't find that Ottumwa Classic schedule. We're a little less than a month out from that, but we'll try to find that schedule and bring it to you on the other side of the break. Back in 2 minutes on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High softball on KBIZ. Bulldogs getting ready for game 2 on the road at number 6 Indianola. As we promised before the break, we have Ottumwa's games in the Ottumwa Classic July 2nd and 3rd, Friday and Saturday. On Friday, July 2nd, Ottumwa will face Roland Story at 4:15 and then Ankeny at 6. Then on Saturday, July 3rd, Ottumwa will face Iowa City High at 1:30 and Davenport Assumption at 3:15. So some foes that we're familiar with in tournaments. Roland Story has come down and played Ottumwa several times in the Classic. We usually see Iowa City High when we've played in the Solon tournament, but we're not going to Solon this year. Davenport Assumption, we've seen them in the Classic, I think, once before, and I don't know since I've been doing Ottumwa games if we've seen Ankeny in the Ottumwa Classic, so that'll be fun. Of course, a lot of softball to be played between now and then, but always fun to look ahead to the Classic, which should get back to normal this year, and that'll be good to be at Houston Field. Probably a couple of hot summer days, 4th of July weekend, but we'll have a lot of fun. All right, let's check the Game 2 starting lineup for your Ottumwa Bulldogs. Leading off and playing center field, Zoe Jones. Batting second, the second baseman, Ella Aller. Jordan Pauls, the catcher, bats third, and Amber Schatz, the designated player, hits cleanup. Josie Lemons at third base, batting fifth. Chloe Bradley, the pitcher, will hit sixth. Ann Guest in left field, batting seventh. Jocelyn Ware, the shortstop, hits eighth. And Maddie Houck in right field, batting ninth. The flex player for Ottumwa is the first baseman, Addison Ransom. Chloe Bradley in the circle, making her seventh start. She's 3-3 with a 4.99 ERA, 26 2/3 innings pitched, 31 hits allowed, 28 runs, 19 of them earned, 11 walks, 9 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .235 against her, pardon me. Not in my baseball mode for a minute there. For Indianola in Game 2, leading off and playing left field, Allie May. Batting second, the shortstop, Bryn Ortland. Destiny Lewis at third base, bats third. Kylie Tucker, the pitcher, hitting cleanup. Macy Mays at first base, batting fifth. Mara Bishop catching and batting sixth. Celia Becker in center field hits seventh. Lexi Ellis, the right fielder, bats eighth. And batting ninth, the designated player, Izzy Sloan. The flex player for Indianola is their second baseman, Taylor Powers. Kylie Tucker, the left-handed pitcher for the Indians, a senior, making her fifth start, her eighth appearance. She's 5-2 with a 1.87 ERA. 30 innings pitched, 30 hits allowed, 11 runs, 8 earned, 8 walks, 3 hit batters, 22 strikeouts, and opponents hitting .233 against her. We're just about ready to go. Zoe Jones will lead it off. Bulldogs need to get the bats going. They only had 2 runs on 4 hits in Game 1, and they struck out 14 times. Zoe Jones 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a foul out in the opener. And the right-handed batting senior will dig in for Game 2. The lefty Tucker, kind of spinning the ball on the left hip. Ready to go, and the first pitch of Game 2 is in the dirt for ball 1. Our first pitch at 7:44 on what's become a pretty pleasant Thursday evening in Indianola. 88 degrees, skies are clear and sunny. A south wind at 7 miles an hour blowing right to left. Pitch up and in, and it hits Zoe, and she's on base to start the game. That brings up Ella Aller. Ella was 1 for 3 in Game 1, had a 2-run double to drive in the only 2 Bulldog tallies. Also had a screaming line drive that was caught by Tucker, who at that time was playing first base. A pause here as Zoe Jones talks to the base umpire and her first base coach. She's kind of shaking her left arm there after getting hit by that pitch. I thought she turned and it got her in the back, maybe got her in the shoulder of that arm, and it sent a stinger down her arm. So Ella digs in, choking up. First pitch shows bunt. bunted at it and missed. It was low and away, strike one. See if the bunt stays on 0-1. Tucker into the wind. Pitch low and away, no bunt shown, and the count even at a ball and a strike. Well, now Indianola guessing maybe a little bit as to whether Ottumwa will bunt here. The 1-1, bunt shown, bunted, good bunt in front of the plate, picked up by the third baseman Lewis. Throw to first, second baseman Ellis covering for out number one is a sacrifice 5-4. Down to second is Jones, and the batter is Jordan Pauls. Jordan was 0 for 3, 2 groundouts and a strikeout in game one. Bulldogs trying to find an early run here. Runner at second. One down, the pitch. In the dirt, low and away. Good stop by Bishop. And the count 1-0 to Jordan Pauls. The 1-0 on the way. In the dirt again. Another good stop by Mara Bishop behind the plate. But a 2-0 count, a hitter's count for Pauls. The next offering to Jordan. Ground ball, or liner, that's caught by Mays, and the throw back to second is in time for an amazing double play. Paul scalded that ball just off the top of the dirt. Mays speared it. Zoe Jones, she didn't really break for third, but that ball looked like it would never be caught. Somehow it was, and then the throw back was low, but the shortstop, Ortland, was able to snag it just off the top of the dirt to complete the double play. Tough break for Ottumwa. No runs, no hits, nobody left after half an inning. The Bulldogs nothing. Indianola coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Then left, center field, Zoe Jones. Manny Houck is in right field. Moving to the infield, Josie Levens in third.
Bottom of the first inning, Ottumwa had a threat snuffed out on an amazing double play by Indianola. And now Chloe Bradley will face the Indians for the first time as the varsity pitcher. The defense behind her, Ann Guest in left, Zoe Jones in center, Maddie Houck in right, Josie Lemons at third, Jocelyn Ware at short, Ella Aller at second, Addison Ransom at first, and Jordan Pauls behind the plate. Top three for Indianola, Allie May, Bryn Ortland, and Destiny Lewis. May was 1 for 4 in game one. That one being a solo homer. No score, bottom of the first inning. Bradley checks the sign, toes the rubber. And her first pitch of the game is a high drive deep down the line and left, but that'll get foul. Home run distance with foul 0-1. Won the count to May. The next offering, ground ball through the whole left side into left field, base hit. And Guest gets it back in quickly, but a leadoff single for the Indians. That brings up the shortstop, Bryn Ortland. Ortland was 0 for 3 in game one, did reach on an error and steal a base. Bradley has her pitch call, and the offering to Ortland is Bunted back to the circle and no play as it was off to the left of the circle by the time Bradley got it. The Speedy Ortland was already to first and May down to second. So first and second, nobody out, and here is the dangerous Destiny Lewis. Ashlyn Sheets kept Lewis 2-0 for 3 and didn't let her hit the ball out of the infield in game one. That's impressive when you consider Lewis came in hitting .558 with 8 home runs and 24 driven in. But a very dangerous situation now for Chloe Bradley. 2 on, nobody out, and Lewis at the plate. The pitch on the inside corner for a called strike. Sheets was able to jam Lewis a few times, and Bradley starts out with a pitch on the inside corner, trying to do the same thing. Don't want to let, I should say, Lewis get her arms extended. Now the 0-1. Driven well foul back into the left. 0-2, another pitch on the hands. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Bradley. Liner into left field. That's a base hit. Cut off nicely by Guest. And the throw came all the way back to the plate. Missed the cutoff as a run scores. Other runners advance to second and third. Lewis with an RBI single. It's 1-0 Indians, and they're threatening a big inning. Kylie Tucker, the pitcher, stands in. Game one was 2 for 3 with a couple of singles. Bradley into the wind and Chloe's pitch. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. 1 run is in. Lewis around third. Jones doesn't field it cleanly. Wouldn't have gotten her anyway. And it is 3-0 Indianola on the 2-run single by Kylie Tucker. Now this game couldn't have started out much worse for Chloe Bradley. Get a courtesy runner for Tucker. That'll be Kira Mathias, a senior. And the batter, Macy Mays. Mays 1 for 3 with a single in game one. Chloe Bradley gets her pitch call. Looking just to get the first out of the inning here somehow. Pitch is a strike on the outside corner to Mays, 0-1. Jason Van Arkel with you here in Indianola tonight. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Brandon Drew, our radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Here's the 0-1. Outside, runner goes. Throw down to second. The catch, the tag, and out at second is Mathias as Jordan Pauls guns her down. 2-6 on the caught stealing for out number 1. Great throw right on the bag. Count is 1-1 to Macy Mays. Just want to thank Annie Argo's older, but, well, we'll get to that in a moment. That pitch outside 2-1. I want to thank Annie Argo's older, but somehow less mature brother, our good friend Russ Argo, with us at Ottumwa Radio, and brought us up some liquid refreshment, some water to help us get through this hot summer night. So thank you, Russ. 2-1 is a little flare out to short. Picked up on the ground by Ware. Throw to first. Good stretch by Ransom, out number 2. That brings up the catcher, Mara Bishop. Bishop 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run scored in game one. Indianola with a 3-0 lead. 2 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the first. Indians with 4 straight singles to start the game. First pitch, fouled back to the screen, 0-1. I said liquid refreshment. I meant to say hydration. That's more the correct word for a couple of big bottles of water. 0-1 to Bishop. 2 out, nobody on. Dogs down 3. Indians with a trio of runs here in the first. That pitch in the dirt. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Bradley toes the rubber. And the pitch. High and outside, 2-1. Bradley brings it home to Bishop, the 2-1. And a ground ball in the hole at short, fielded by Ware. Quick throw to first. And it pulled Ransom off the bag. That'll be a throwing error. And the inning will continue for Celia Becker. Addison tried to hit a swipe tag but couldn't reach Becker as she went by.
And that brings to the plate for Indianola, the center fielder, number 22.
Get a courtesy runner for Bishop here.
Celia Becker.
That'll be Amanda Bauer. So Bauer now the runner at first. Becker at the plate. 1 for 2 with a single in game 1, scored a run. Also was hit by a pitch.
Pinch running for the catcher. Pinch running first base is Amanda Bauer.
First pitch of ball, snap throw down to first, not in time. Could kind of see that developing, but Bauer managed to get back to the bag. 1-0 to Becker. The next offering outside, and it's 2-0 to Becker. Hitters count for the Indians center fielder, 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch, outside again, 3-0. The right fielder, Lexi Ellis, on deck. Ellis did not appear in game 1. There is activity in the Ottumwa bullpen. I'm guessing that is the freshman Sydney Rockhold. The 3-0 here. Letter high strike to Becker, 3-1. Indians leading 3-0 here in the bottom of the first. Inning should be over, but a 2-out throwing error has kept it going. Runner on first and 2 down. The 3-1. High ball 4. First free pass issued by Bradley. Now 2 on, 2 out. And here is Lexi Ellis. Ellis, a sophomore, 2 for 8 on the season, has 1 RBI. Couple of walks. Left-handed hitter. Bradley just trying to get out of the inning with no further damage. Got an assist earlier this inning when Jordan Pauls threw out a runner trying to steal. There's a strike at the letters to Ellis, 0-1. Chloe back to the rubber and the 0-1. High fly ball to center, going back Zoe Jones. She's there and cannot make the play. 1 run will score. Ellis into second. And it is 4-0. That'll be an unearned run as Bauer came around to score. Becker stopped at third. I thought that Jones was tracking the ball, but then my view was obscured by the umpire stepping out to watch the play, and I don't know if she got leather on it or if it was just over her head. For now, we'll put it down as a double and an RBI. First pitch to Izzy Sloan, swung on and missed strike 1. Sloan, the 9th batter of the inning, 1 for 3 in game 1 when she played second base. Now the 0-1. Liner to right, and able to make the catch is Maddie Hauk to retire the side. Indianola gets 4 runs On 5 hits, there was 1 error and 2 left. We go to the second inning. Ottumwa down 4-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice, basically from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared of John, watch me leap though.
Morning will be a replay on Medicom Channel 22, noon on Saturday, and then 1 p.m. on Sunday for the
Top of the second inning.
contest with the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Ottumwa trailing Indianola 4-0 here in Game 2 of our doubleheader.
Larry Morgan on the call for Medicom tonight.
Bulldog softball brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where they want to give you a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. By Reflection Studio next to New Cara Pharmacy in downtown Ottumwa. Looking good doesn't happen by chance. It happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. And by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. Amber Shots, Josie Lemons, Chloe Bradley, 4, 5, and 6 due up here in the second inning.
Number 29, that's Amber Shots.
Shots in Game 1 was 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch from the lefty, Kylie Tucker, in there for a strike, 0-1. Ottumwa not only had a scoring chance in the first inning, but 6 inches one way or the other, and they would have had a run on the board. We'll explain in a moment. That pitch low and away, 1-1. Zoe Jones was hit by a pitch. Ella Aller sacrificed her to second in the first inning. Jordan Pauls then ripped a low line drive to the right side. If it's to either side of the first baseman, Macy Mays, it's a hit and probably an RBI, as that pitch is up and in, 2-1. Instead, it was coming right at the feet of Mays, who got her glove underneath it and caught it in the air, and then doubled off a very surprised Zoe Jones at second. And I don't really blame Zoe. She didn't really run on the drive. That's lined into left field, down for a base hit. So Amber Shots gets Ottumwa's first hit of the game. Ottumwa's put some good swings on Tucker early.
Shots with a lead-off single here. That'll bring
But
up
again,
the
if
baseman.
that liner by Pauls in the first inning is half a foot to the left, half a foot to the right of Mays, I don't think she has a chance to catch it. I think it's into right field, and I think Zoe Jones would have scored. So, game of inches here. Here's Josie Lemons, pitch up high, ball 1. Lemons was 1 for 3 in Game 1, had a single. Now the 1-0. Up and in, 2-0. Ottumwa down 4-0, but again, a couple of good early swings here by the Bulldogs, and maybe they're starting to feel like they can battle in this game as well. They battled the number 6 Indians for 7 innings in Game 1. That pitch rolled slowly towards second, charged by Powers. Or what is the call here? Throw to second apparently in time. My view was obscured there.
Number 23 is Chloe Bradley.
Or did that ball hit? The ball might have hit Amber Shots on the way by. I did not see it. All right, 1 on, 1 out. Pitch in the dirt to Chloe Bradley, ball 1. Bradley pinch hit in Game 1 and struck out. Now the 1-0. That's lifted in the air. It's a pop-up behind second, caught by the shortstop. Snap throw back to first, and it's in time. Lemons got doubled off straight, a little too far off the bag. Second inning in a row that's ended with the Ottumwa getting doubled off. No runs. There's 2 hits. If that ground ball did hit Amber Shots, she was out, but the hitter gets credited with a single. But then the double play ends the inning. Nobody left. We go to the bottom of the second. Dogs down 4-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We all have a picture of the life we want to live. a desire to connect the work we do with a purpose. There is a way to get there, but the price of admission is money and the drive to succeed. Success takes skill. Skill takes training. Training takes work. If you're ready to live, learn, train, and connect, Job Corps is ready for you. Careers begin here.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I ain't choose the gang chose me.
Bottom of the second inning, Bulldogs softball brought to you by Andrew Schroeder with Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC. Visit sgsignllc.com and like Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. By Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, stop out and see the new and improved look, and they aren't done yet. More upgrades are on the way to Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. And by Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider expanding into Wapello County. Please go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to express interest in fiber internet at your home. Indianola 4, Ottumwa nothing as the Indians bat. Here in the bottom of the second inning, Chloe Bradley facing the leadoff hitter Allie Mae, who singled and scored in the first inning. She pops this pitch foul off to the right over towards the concession stand for strike one. Concession stand. Annie's brother and our production director at Ottumwa Radio, Russ Argo, brought us some water. Should have him bring us some popcorn now. The 0-1. Off speed, sailed high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bradley gets ready to deliver the 1-1 to Allie Mae. And a pop-up foul right side. Can Ransom get there? Just out of her reach. Past the dugout down the right field line, 0-2. Just kept carrying away from Addison and unable to reach it. One ball, 2 strikes. Indianola started the first inning with 4 straight hits, ended up with 4 runs. Here's the 1-2. Liner into left. Guest going back over her head off the base of the fence. She'll get it quickly. Fire it back into second, and the tag not in time. Oh, close play, but she was safe. Good throw by Guest from the wall and right. And May just did get her foot in under the tag of the second baseman Aller. Bryn Ortland, the batter, singled and scored in the first inning. Bradley into the wind and the pitch. Bunted foul left side, 0-1. Indianola leading 4-0 and already a runner at second. Nobody out here in the second inning. Orland in the left-handed box awaiting the pitch and bunts it to the pitcher. Bradley. Throw to first is not in time. An infield hit for Ortland. Her second of the game. May goes to third. Runners on the corners, nobody out for Destiny Lewis, who hit an RBI single her first time up in this one. Ortland almost certainly will run on the first pitch here. Bradley winds. Pitch inside, runner does go. Ottumwa does not throw through. Snap throw down to third, not in time. 0-1 to Lewis, but now 2 in scoring position for her. Bradley gets her next pitch call. Now the 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Scoreboard says there's 3 out in the inning. Hey, let's take that. Let's end the inning. 1-1. And that pitch hit high in the air, foul off to the left out of play, 1-2. Listen to what I said. 1-2 to Lewis. Scoreboard still says there's 3 out in the inning. And that pitch grounded to third, fielded by Lemon. Throw to first in time for the out. Throw home, the tag, double play. Score that one 5-3-2. Lemons got the ground ball, froze May at third with a look, threw to first in time to get Lewis, and then May tried to score, but Addison Ransom threw home to Pauls, and they complete the twin killing, 2 out, and now Ortland at third. So here's Kylie Tucker, who had a 2-run single her first time up. Runner on third, 2 down, but now Bradley a chance to get out of the inning without giving up a run. First pitch to the left-handed batter, fouled to the screen left side, 0-1. I'm more intrigued than I should be by the fact that the out column on the scoreboard says 3. Because there's no real reason for it to do that. That pitch fouled straight back, 0-2. I mean, during an inning, you have nobody out, then you have 1 out, then you have 2 out. When you get to 3, you don't really need to display that. You're on to the next inning. It should go back to 0, so it should just be 0-1 and 2. It said 3 the entire inning. Maybe it got stuck. 0-2 to Tucker. Bradley trying to pitch out of the jam, and the pitch. 1-hop grounder knocked down by the second baseman. Aller throw to first in time, and the inning is over. Good job by Chloe Bradley and her defense after Indianola had second and third, nobody out. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left. We go to the third. Bulldogs down 4-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the third inning, Ottumwa High softball, brought to you by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. I already read that one, didn't I? How about Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider expanding into Wapello County? Please go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to express interest in fiber internet at your home. By Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. And by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. And guest Jocelyn Ware, Maddie Hauk, 7, 8, 9 due up for Ottumwa here in the third, trailing 4-0. And a ground ball left side, fielded by Ortland at short, throw to first in time, out number 1. So guest, who was 0 for 3 in game 1, grounds out for her first at-bat in game 2. And here's Jocelyn Ware, who was 1 for 2 of the runs scored in the opener. Bulldog shortstop stands in. And the pitch sails outside from the left-hander Tucker, ball 1. The 1-0 offering, inside and low, 2-0. See if Ottumwa can get a rally started and keep it going this time. They've lined into double plays each of the first 2 innings. There's a ground ball up the middle, knocked down by a diving Ellis, but won't have a play, as Jocelyn Ware has an infield hit, her second of the night. 1 on, 1 out for Maddie Hauk. Maddie did not bat in game 1. On the season, the sophomore hitting 167 with an RBI. First pitch bunted, foul behind the plate. Strike 1. Where the runner at first, pretty good speed. I don't know if Ottumwa would run down 4-0. As the 0-1 is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hauk, couple of practice swings, now digs back in. The 1-1. Bunted, good bunt up third base side, picked up by Lewis, throw to first in time for the out, barely. Lewis, the third baseman, nearly collided with the catcher Bishop. Bishop pulled up at the last second. It's a sacrifice, 5-4. Second baseman Powers, covered first. Down to second is Ware with 2 away, and here's Zoe Jones, who was hit by a pitch to start the game. Well, Ottumwa now with 2 down, can't line into a double play. Let's see if Zoe can get a big base hit, drive in a run. Lefty to righty, Tucker to Jones, swing and a miss at a pitch below the knees, strike 1. Infield now almost completely in shadow. There's still some sunshine in left field and right center. The 0-1, grounded left side slowly. And we're going to get interference called on Jocelyn Ware as she ran into the shortstop Ortland, who was trying to field the ball, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the third. Bulldogs down 4-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I do it for the love.
Bottom of the third inning. Bulldog softball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. By Ottumwa Job Corps Center, providing the skills you need to succeed in today's workforce at no cost to you. Visit ottumwajobcorps.gov. And by Andrew Schroeder with Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC. Visit sgsignllc.com and like Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. 5, 6, and 7 in the Indians order due up. They lead Ottumwa 4-0. Macy Mays 0 for 1, a ground ball to short, her first time up. Chloe Bradley got out of a second and third no-out jam thanks in part to a nifty 5-3-2 double play in that second inning. Now her first pitch of the third is popped up right around the plate. Foul territory just a bit up the third base line. Jordan Pauls with the catch for out number 1. Mara Bishop, the batter, reached on an error, scored a run her first time up. Indianola got 4 runs on 5 hits and an error in the first inning, and they hold that lead now. Bishop digs into that right-handed batter's box. And the pitch. One hop liner just out of the reach of Ware at short into center field for a 1-out single. Already the 8th hit of the game for the Indians. They had 8 hits in all of game 1. Courtesy runner here for the catcher. And once again, that will be Amanda Bauer. So I said Bishop scored after reaching on an error in the first inning. It was actually Bauer, the courtesy runner, who's out there now with one out, and the batter Celia Becker, who walked her first time up. Becker digs in. Bradley checks the wristband for the pitch call and brings it home. High and away, ball one. Becker stepped out for a moment. Bradley still waiting behind the rubber at the back of the circle. Now the 1-0. A soft liner caught on a bounce by Ware. Throw to first is in time. Another good stretch by Ransom. And that's out number 2 as Bauer advances to second. And here's Lexi Ellis. Credited her with an RBI double to center in the first inning. Left-handed hitter stands in. Twirls that bat in her right hand. White and gray batting gloves. First pitch on the way is low and outside, ball one. Bradley trying to pitch around the one-out single. Runner at second, 2 away here in the third. And the pitch is a soft liner to center. That'll drop in front of Jones for a hit. Around third is Bauer. Throw to the plate well up the line. Throw down to second is not in time. Gets away, but backed up by Jones. RBI single Ellis, and it is 5-0. That brings up the designated player, Izzy Sloan, who lined out to right to end the first inning. Right-hander to right-hander now, the pitch. Down and in, gets away from Paul's, a wild pitch. Down to third goes Ellis. 1-0 to Sloan. Bradley goes into the wind and the 1-0 offering. Ground ball, diving stop by Lemons, throws to her knees to get her for the out. Great play, Josie Lemons diving to her left and then stayed on her knees to fire to first. A perfect throw to Ransom. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. After 3, Bulldogs down 5-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
Top of the 4th inning. Bulldog softball brought to you by Slayton Polaris. Your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Call or stop in and see them today 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. By Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org. And by Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications. Lisco of Fairfield. Ottumwa down 5-0 as Ella Aller leads off the 4th with a ground ball slowly to third, charged by Lewis. Throw to first in time for out number 1. Jordan Pauls, the batter, hit a screaming line drive that was caught just off the top of the dirt in the first inning. Ottumwa with 3 hits in the game, but trailing 5-0. Kylie Tucker's pitch, pop foul to the right off the screen, strike 1. Ottumwa's hit the ball hard enough in this game where it feels like they should have more than 3 hits and more than 1 run, or at least 1 run. There's a chopper foul back to the left, 0-2. Ball's down to the count, 1 out, nobody on. Amber Shots on deck. Tucker's 0-2 pitch. A little liner, but right at the second baseman Powers, who catches it for out number 2. Brings up Amber Shots, who singled her first time up. No more sunshine on the field. There is some sun on the top half of the center field fence, but the grass all in shadow now. The lights are on here at Indianola Softball Diamond, but they haven't taken a lot of effect yet. First pitch to Shots. Liner to right. That'll get down. And it'll be a base hit for Shots before the right fielder Ellis could think about throwing back in. So Shots is 2 for 2. Here's Josie Lemons, who singled her first time up. Runner on first, 2 down. Ottumwa down 5-0 here in the top of the 4th. First pitch, up and in, ball 1. The next offering, inside again, 2-0 to Lemons. Bulldogs down 5-0, but Josie does have home run power. She gets one to drive here. Cut the lead to 3. Now the 2-0. Roller to third. Up with it is Lewis. Throw to first low, but hung on to by Macy Mays to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Ottumwa down 5-0 here in Indianola on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Go Bulldogs! You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Bulldogs softball this season brought to you by Coal Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street, Ottumwa by the train depot, offering an array of coffee beverages as well as breakfast and homemade soups, salads, and sandwiches for lunch. For more information, like and follow them on Facebook. By Blackhawk Auto Body and Linex of Ottumwa for all your auto body repair needs, insurance work, and spray and bed liners. Check them out for all your aftermarket truck accessories. Contact Blackhawk Auto Body for a free quote. And by Lee's Photography in Ottumwa, capturing all the special moments in your life, such as weddings, sports, senior photos, family portraits, and more. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, capturing memories to last a lifetime. Indianola 5, Ottumwa 0, as the Indians bat in the bottom of the 4th inning. Chloe Bradley facing the top of the order, May, Ortland, and Lewis for the 3rd time. Allie May has singled and doubled. She scored 1 run. Right-handed batting left fielder digs in. First pitch from Bradley. And a high fly ball to left. Shallow coming on his guest. Now goes back a step. Stumbles but makes the catch for out number 1. 1 down for Bryn Ortland, who has 2 singles, a stolen base, and a run. Bradley steps to the rubber. And the pitch. Outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes to the left-handed hitting shortstop for Indianola. And that pitch is popped up to short and caught by Jocelyn Ware for out number 2. So for the first time in this game, Destiny Lewis will bat with nobody on and 2 out. First 2 times up, it was 2 on, nobody out. She had an RBI single in the first inning. She bounced into a 5-3-2 double play in the second. Two out, nobody on here in the fourth. The pitch. Off speed. Called a strike, 0-1. Lewis digs back in. The 0-1 offering. Off speed came in low in the dirt, 1-1. And Ottumwa has been able to limit what Lewis has done at the plate, which is no small feat. She came in with a .558 batting average and 8 home runs. 24 RBI. She has an RBI single in game 2, but to this point, that's her only hit in the doubleheader. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Lewis went 0 for 3 against Ashlyn Sheets in game 1 and didn't hit the ball out of the infield. She's got a single in the double play grounder here in game 2 against Chloe Bradley. Bradley has fallen behind here, 2-1. And the pitch. Chopped foul back off the gear of the catcher Pauls. Count evens at 2-2. And Destiny Lewis might be a little bit frustrated right now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Ottumwa trailing Indianola as the Indians bat here in the bottom of the fourth. It's 5-0. Now Bradley's 2-2. Liner caught by Bradley as it's coming back at her face. Great reflexes by Chloe. I thought that ball was going to hit her right in the mask. And she sets the Indians down in order for the first time tonight, 1-2-3. We go to the 5th inning. Bulldogs down 5-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared of John, watch me leap though.
Top of the 5th inning, Indianola 5, Ottumwa 0. Bulldogs have Bradley, Guest, and Ware 6, 7, 8 in the batting order, due up against Kylie Tucker, who they've touched for 4 hits, but have lined into a couple of double plays as well and have yet to put a run on the board. Bradley popped out into a double play her first time up. The double play part, not really her fault. Pitch low and away in the dirt from Tucker, ball 1. Kudos to Bradley pitching last inning. Not only did she retire the Indians in order for the first time tonight, she got the top 3 hitters in the order, The 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike, 1-1. One and one to Bradley. Next pitch on the way to Chloe. And a sharp ground ball fielded by Lewis at third. Throw to first in time, 1 down. And Guess, the batter, a ground ball to short her first time up.
And that'll bring the plate the left fielder and Guest for the Bulldogs.
And digs in. The lefty Tucker brings it home. Outside all the way to the backstop. Bounced it in there. 4-1. Or 1-0 to the Bulldog left fielder. And this pitch bounced in there again and gets away to the backstop, 2-0. One out, nobody on, top 5. Ottumwa down 5-0. Guess the number 7 hitter here in game 2. That pitch low and away, 3-0. I imagine Ann would not have the green light here, but you never know. Now the 3-0. She did have the green light, but swung and missed, 3-1. Guest digs back in. Still with the hitter's count here, the 3-1 from Tucker. Swing and a miss. That ball dove out of sight, 3-2. Now full count with 1 out and Jocelyn Ware on deck. The wind and the 3-2 to Guest. Swing and a foul tip into the mid of the catcher Bishop for strike 3, and that's out number 2. That pitch would have been ball 4. Jocelyn Ware, the batter. 1 for 1. She singled her first time up. First pitch to Ware. In the dirt, ball 1. Light starting to take effect now here in Indianola as that pitch is grounded left side. And it got past the third baseman Lewis, but the shortstop Ortland picked it up through to first in time, and the inning is over. Bulldogs go down in order. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Ottumwa down 5-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We know now more than ever how important high-speed fiber internet is to our customers, ranging from at-home work, at-home schooling, and all of your online gaming and streaming requests. We have you covered, but don't wait. Our springtime queue is filling up fast, and I want to help you get your name on that list. Call me, Samantha, your local Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit our website at www.lisco.com.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I ain't choose the gang chose me.
Anyway, if you do, your TV's on and you got Mediacom, wake up to the voice of Larry Morgan and Laura Leonard.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Chloe Bradley hopefully with some confidence coming off a 1-2-3 4th. Indianola does lead 5-0. It'll be Kylie Tucker, Macy Mays, and Mara Bishop. Tucker 1 for 2 with a 2-run single in this game. Indianola won game 1 4-2. They lead here 5-0 in the nightcap. Left-handed hitting pitcher digs in. First pitch on the way from Chloe. Pop foul down the left field line, out of play. Strike 1. Oh, 0-1 the count. Bradley always takes a lot of time between pitches. Here's the 0-1. Little liner to left center. That's down for a hit. It's going to roll to the fence. Jones will try to get back in quickly. Tucker heading for second. The relay not in time. Leadoff double for Kylie Tucker. Courtesy runner for the pitcher Tucker is once again Kira Mathias.
Tucker with a double, and then she's going to get a pinch runner down to first base. And number 5 is Kyra Mathias.
Macy Mays 0 for 2 with the grounder to short and a foul out to the catcher.
This is first baseman, Macy Mays.
Runner at second, nobody out. Indianola already leading 5-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch, and Mays hits a liner right up the middle, base hit. Jones charges. Around third is Mathias. Throw to the plate, and Mathias stopped at third, but as the throw came in, Mays took second. Boy, Mathias had a full head of steam rounding third. A late stop sign, though, held her up. It was the right call, as that throw was just to the left of home plate as I look at it. And I think Mathias would have been dead meat. We'll get a pinch runner here for Mays. That'll be Amanda Bauer.
For Macy Mays is number 19, Amanda Bauer.
That'll bring up the catcher, Mara Bishop. Bishop has reached on an error and has singled. Now, both times Bauer was her courtesy runner as Bishop's the catcher. If Bishop reaches this time, Bauer can't run for her because Bauer's already pinch running for Mays at second. First pitch on the way. In there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The next offering from Bradley. Liner caught by Ware, and a tag at second, a double play. Jocelyn Ware, the unassisted double play, catching the line drive and able to tag Bauer before she could get back to second. 2 down. Mathias stays at third. Second double play, Ottumwa has turned. Here's Celia Becker, who has walked and grounded to short, 0 for 1. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Bradley a chance to get out of a pickle for the second time in this game. Ground ball left side deep in the hole. Ware cannot field it cleanly. Run will score. Around first and holding is Becker. 6-0 Indians. That was deep in the hole. Ware did boot it. We'll put E6 there. That'll be the second Ottumwa error of the game. What I was trying to say before that ball was hit was that if Bradley had gotten out of it, it would have been the second time tonight, a second and third, nobody out. It resulted in no runs for the Indians. Instead, the batter, Lexi Ellis, pitched down and away, ball 1. Ellis is 2 for 2 with a single and a double. Chloe escaped second and third, nobody out in the second inning thanks to an unconventional double play. Nearly did it again this inning. But now an unearned run on the board. The 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. Bradley ready again. The 1-1. Liner foul down the right field line, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Bradley has yet to record a strikeout tonight. And the pitch is outside, 2-2. The number 9 hitter, Izzy Sloan, on deck. Now Bradley's 2-2 pitch. Pop foul back to the screen. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Becker, the runner at first, 2 down, a run home, 6-0 Indians here in the 5th. The pitch, outside, 3-2. Somebody in the Indianola dugout is leading their chants in such a voice that she's not going to be able to speak tomorrow. The 3-2. Popped up, behind second. Coming in is Jones. Long run, makes the catch on the outfield grass to retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We go to the 6th inning. Ottumwa down 6-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the 6th inning, getting late in game 2 for Ottumwa. They trail number 6 Indianola 6-0. 9-1-2 due up for the Dogs. Maddie Hauk, Zoe Jones, Ella Aller. Maddie does not have an official at bat in this game. Her only trip to the plate resulted in a sacrifice bunt. Indians 4 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the 5th. So after that tough first inning, Chloe Bradley has settled down and pitched fairly well. First pitch from Kylie Tucker, bunt shown, but it's low and away in the dirt, ball 1. Tucker last inning fell behind, I think, all 3 hitters with pitches in the dirt, but Ottumwa wasn't able to be patient enough to wait it out. Bulldogs just need base runners right now. The 1-0. Showed bunt, pulled the bat back. Pitch came in high, 2-0. I'm not sure Hauk had any intention of actually trying to bunt there. She may be just trying to draw the infield in and take until she gets a strike. We'll see. 2-0. The pitch, swing and a foul back, 2-1. Well, Maddie figured she'd get a hittable pitch. That one was either at the knees or a little bit below, and all Maddie could do was foul it back to the screen. 2-1. Tucker into the wind in the next offering. Misses low and away in the dirt. 3-1. Or did she offer it that? My vision was obscured. Umpire had his fist in the air. I think he called that a strike. I think Maddie swung at that or offered at it trying to bunt. I'm not sure. 2-2. The pitch. Liner to shallow right. That will get down for a base hit. So after all that, Hauk ends up with a leadoff single. Bulldogs have their 5th hit of the game. Top of the order, Zoe Jones, 0 for 1, has been hit by a pitch.
Top of the order for the center fielder, Zoe Jones.
Zoe digs in. Can Ottumwa get a rally going here in the 6th inning? First pitch. Outside, ball 1. Zoe digs back in. The 1-0 from Tucker is popped up. Left side of the infield, backing up the shortstop Ortland, makes the catch, 1 down. Ella Aller, the batter, a sacrifice bunt and a ground ball to third, 0 for 1.
Second baseman, Ella Aller.
Bulldogs down 6-0. Now they've had some big rallies from big deficits, most notably the beginning of the year doubleheader against Centennial. Getting late here, though. That pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Although, let's be fair here, Ottumwa in the season opener was down 6-0 in the 6th inning to Ankeny Centennial. They scored 5 runs in that 6th inning. Couldn't quite complete the comeback, but they made it a ball game. 1-on-1 out here, down 6 in the pitch. Up and in, 2-0 to Ella Aller. Hitters count for a Bulldog batter that already has a home run on the season. The 2-0. Downstairs, runner goes and no chance to throw. Pitch was in the dirt. Stolen base for Maddie Houck. She's in scoring position. 3-0 for Aller. Jordan Paul's on deck. That is the 3rd steal of the year for Maddie. 3-0 for Aller. Jordan Paul's in the on-deck circle. And the pitch. Lined into left center field and over the head of the center fielder, Becker. Around third is Houck on her way home. Pulling into second with an RBI double, Ella Aller, and the Bulldogs are on the board. It is 6-1. And now Aller has 3 RBI in the doubleheader. Not bad for the sophomore against the number 6 team in the state. Here's Jordan Pauls, who has lined to first and lined to second. Hit it hard twice, but nothing to show for it. The pitch. Ground ball sharply to short, fielded by Ortland. Throw to first is in time for out number 2 as Aller stays at second. That ball was hard hit as well, but Jordan's 0 for 3. And the batter, Amber Schatz, who's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles.
Brings up the designated player, Amber Schatz.
Amber digs in with those black batting gloves. Holds the bat over her shoulder. First pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Lights have pretty much taken full effect now here in Indianola. 2 out, top of the 6th inning. A run home for Ottumwa, now down by 5. The pitch. Ground ball left side, knocked down by Lewis. Picked it up, throw to first. Still in time to retire the side. Ottumwa gets a run on 2 hits. They leave 1, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Bulldogs still trailing 6-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I do it for the love.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Bulldogs will not be shut out tonight. They trail Indianola 6-1 after Ella Aller's RBI double in the top half of this frame. Nine, 1, and 2 due up for the Indians in the bottom half. Izzy Sloan, Allie Mae, Brent Ortland.
The bottom of the 6th inning for the Indians, and leading off will be Izzy Sloan.
Sloan is lined to right and grounded to third, was thrown out on a great play by Josie Lemons. Chloe Bradley brings it home, and the pitch up and away, ball 1. 4-run first for the Indians, and that's held up. They've added single runs in the 3rd and 5th. Give Chloe Bradley some credit after a really rough first inning. She's kind of pitched in and out of some trouble in the ensuing innings, but has only given up the 2 runs and only one of them's earned. That pitch outside, and it's 2-0 to Sloan. Two balls, no strikes to the number 9 hitter. Sloan, the designated player here in Game 2. And that pitch down and in, 3-0. Bradley's only walked 1 in the game so far, but in danger of issuing her second free pass right here, and you do not want to do that with the top of the order looming. The 3-0. Right down Broadway, Sloan taking all the way, 3-1. Allie Mae on deck. The 3-1. Line but well foul off to the left, 3-2. Well, Bradley's worked it back full. Can she come all the way back and retire Sloan to get the first out of the 6th inning? Bradley toes the rubber, and the payoff pitch to Sloan. Pop foul left side and out of the reach of the third baseman Lemons. Just not high enough in the air. We'll do it again at 3-2. Over near that Indianola dugout, third base side. Still 3-2 to Izzy Sloan. Another 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right. Should be playable for Houck. Maddie's there, makes the catch, 1 down. So a good job by Chloe Bradley after falling behind 3-0 to come all the way back and retire Sloan. And now top of the order, Allie Mae, who was singled, doubled, and fly to left, 2 for 3, a run scored.
See it, Allie. See it. Hands 2. Right.
1 out, nobody on. 6-1 Indians, bottom of the 6th inning. Ottumwa, by the way, will have Lemons, Bradley, and Guest due up in the 7th for their final chance. Pitch up and away, ball 1 to May. Bradley back to the rubber. Now the 1-0. Popped up shallow right. Racing in is Houck, calling off Aller, the second baseman. Maddie makes another catch, and there's 2 down. And the batter, Bryn Ortland, who is 2 for 3 with a couple of singles. Left-handed batting, shortstop. Often will slap at the ball. Hands slightly separated on the bat. First pitch, showed bunt. Took it outside, ball 1. Bradley again checks the wristband, now steps to the rubber. The 1-0. Chopper right back to the circle. Chloe throws to first, and it is a pretty quick 1-2-3 bottom of the 6th inning for Chloe Bradley. Last chance for Ottumwa, 5 to tie, 6 to take the lead. At 6-1 Indianola going to the 7th on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate.
Top of the 7th inning. Last chance tonight for OHS, trailing Indianola 6-1. It'll be Josie Lemons, Chloe Bradley, and Ann Guest due up. Lemons coming to the plate, 1 for 2 with a single. So Lemons will stand in. First pitch, grounded left side, fielded in the hole by Ortland, the shortstop, throw to first in time, and that's out number 1. Chloe Bradley, the batter, a pop out and a ground out 0 for 2.
And that'll bring to the plate the pitcher, Chloe Bradley.
First pitch from Kylie Tucker is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now the 0-1 to Chloe. Ground ball right side slowly, charged by Taylor Powers, the second baseman. Throw to first, and Ottumwa down to its final out. And Guest will stand in 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout.
And that brings to the plate the left fielder and Guest.
Two out, nobody on, top 7. Bulldogs trailing 6-1. First pitch to Guest. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Tucker spins the ball on her left hip. Now the 0-1 to Guest. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Indianola took control of this game with a 4-run first inning. They tacked on 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. Bulldogs got 1 in the 6th. Now the 1-1. Chop foul back behind the plate. Dogs down to their final strike, 1 and 2. Obviously, you can't take away an inning. And Ottumwa down 5. This game has not been close since the beginning. But again, Chloe Bradley, innings 2 through 6, pitched a lot better, only allowed 2 more runs, one of which was unearned. Got some help from her defense at times, too. The 1-2 to Guest. Ground ball left side, charged by the third baseman Lewis. Throw to first in time, and that'll do it. Indianola wins game 2 by a final of 6-1. Bulldogs drop both halves of the doubleheader. They fall to 7-7. Indianola improves to 13-3. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and get you the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time tonight to Indianola, where your Bulldogs softball team played hard, did some good things against number 6 Indianola, but ended up dropping both games of the doubleheader 4-2, a close one in the opener, and then the nightcap went the Indians' way 6-1. The totals for Game 2, Indianola 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors, 5 left on base. Kylie Tucker, the winner, now 6-2. For Ottumwa, 1 run, 6 hits, 2 errors, 3 left on base. Chloe Bradley, the loss, 3-4. In a ball game that took 1 hour and 19 minutes to complete, Ottumwa drops to 7-7. Indianola improves to 13-3. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Athletics comes up on Monday. We got the weekend off. We're back on Monday. Bulldog baseball at home against Des Moines Lincoln for a doubleheader. First pitch at 5 o'clock here on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. I want to thank all our sponsors one more time. Community First Credit Union, Petrita Orthodontics, Reflection Studio, Schroeder Graphics and Sign, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Meridian Credit Union, Ottumwa Job Corps Center, Slayton Polaris, Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, Lisco, Cole Palace Cafe and Books, Blackhawk Auto Body, and Lee's Photography. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach Mandy Moore for helping us prepare for tonight's broadcast, and a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, the radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Softball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you on Monday when the Bulldog baseball team plays host to Des Moines Lincoln. Until then, good night, everybody.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimwehr, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.